What's up, folks? It's your boy, the Noob, coming at you this weekend with a little bit of an update on two of our lovely chocolate waifus out there. If you've been keeping up with the news of upcoming anime, you should know that the manga Please Don't Bully Me Nagatoro has going to be getting an anime. And it seems to be going underneath a different title. The title that it's going under is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. In my opinion, I prefer the bully one, but I don't know if it's a change or if that's the original translation. But either way, it's still the same bullying, teasing manga that we have. The update that I want to inform you all about is they have decided a airing date. It's going to be next year during the spring season of 2021. That means that this anime is going to start somewhere in the month of April. Not only that, we have actually gotten the voice actors for the cast. Now, I'm only going to talk about our two main leads because those are the two important ones that we really need to pay attention to. The first one is our chocolate bully main character, Nagatoro. She will be voiced by Sumari Uzaka, which, if I'm pronouncing that name right, you may recognize. One of the main characters that comes to my mind when I first think about this is she played Shaltir in Overlord Seasons 2 and 3. Now then, of course, there's our senpai, who we never really got a name, and even to the current manga that's out right now, still does not have a name. Our senpai is going to be voiced by Daiki Yamashita. Now, this character, I'm actually surprised that they got. He actually does the voice of the main character of My Hero Academia. That's right, folks. Deku will be voicing the senpai in this anime. And I gotta tell you, just those two voice actors alone, I'm so hyped for this, and I cannot wait till next year to see this anime come out. Now, the next update that I wanted to talk about was on a manga that I did a review of a couple videos ago. It was the manga I'm Not a Villainess. Just because I can control darkness doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Now, if you remember me talking about this manga, it was about our main character who, because she was born with dark hair and dark skin and has the guardian of darkness magic being her protector, she's shunned and she really hasn't been treated well and all that. Well, in the latest manga, it had what I feel is one of the best, not conclusions, but turn of events that I honestly prefer over some that happened in other mangas. Now, like I told you, she has been shunned. People don't treat her right, even though she's one of the nicest girls, and I'm sorry. I think she's a lovely young lady. She's beautiful, and she's going to grow up to be such a killer in looks. But people treat her like she's scum. Well, in the latest chapter that came out, the goddess, spirit, king, whatever, the deity of light, basically shunned her own master because she was kind of being a prick, and decided to give her blessing, a little bit of her blessing, to our main character. After that happened, a lot of people started having a difference of attitude. See, her father called her in later on and wanted to have a discussion with her. Apparently, she's getting letters for tea parties because people want to invite her so they could have a tea party with her, which she was like, do I really need to go to this? And he's like, yes, your nobility, blah, 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 you should be doing this. There was also letters because people want to become her inclusive maid. See, she hasn't had a maid in so long because a lot of maids kept treating her bad, so the butler, who didn't give a crap about her darkness or dark skin or anything, and our dark spirit basically kept eye on her. Now people want to be her exclusive maid, and her father's talking about how this is how typical women need to have a maid, and she's like, well, I'm not typical from what I understand. And then the one thing I love the most, her mother. Now, I'm sorry. I'm okay with most moms in manga, but this bitch, I'm sorry, fuck this bitch. She never treated her daughter right. When her daughter saved her brother from falling, she yelled at her, accused her of trying to attack him. She always shunned her. She was just a bitch. She's a bitch. Now that the Guardian of Light has given her a little bit of blessing, she's trying to apologize, trying to say that she was afraid, but now that she knows that she's a good person and she isn't evil, she even says, I know it's going to take me a while, but I want to be by your side. Now this is the point that I wanted to make it a little notice of. It is what our main character says that made me go, yes! She literally says, too little, too late. And then she starts berating her parents, telling about how her family and the kingdom has treated her like crap, and now suddenly, because the light magic spirit gave her a little blessing, now everyone's like, oh, now that you've got light powers, you're great. We should be friends. And I love that she's like, fuck you all. And I wanted to bring up this because I've seen so many mangas where, you know, those who are bullied or shunned or anything, people start treating them right, and then, okay, we'll be friends. No, I always hated that fucking shit. So to see her go, fuck off, really was something I enjoyed, and really something I wanted to share. I don't know where the rest of this manga is going to go. The chapter hasn't updated since that one, but I really want to see, because she already has a close knit of friends who like her just as they are, and I think those people are the only ones who deserve her praise, her help, and her love. A little bit of an update. This is being recorded after my first initial recording. If you are trying to read the manga, the I'm Not a Villainess, please keep an eye out. I just recently came across some knowledge. Apparently, and I don't know if this was originally by the artist who worked on the publication or of a fan submission, but apparently there is 2 versions of this latest chapter out. Originally, the chapter had, when the Goddess of Light gave her blessing, the skin color of our main character lightened up. Now, I didn't like this originally, but I kind of ignored it because it wasn't pure white, but, you know, it wasn't as chocolate dark as it was. Well, it seems that there was a bunch of fan backlash from this, and apparently whoever did this edit went back and fixed it. Apparently the original Roz still had her as a dark-skinned character, which I prefer. I don't know if this was something on the publication side and they decided to fix it after the backlash, or if this was somebody who was trying to whitewash or fix the character because of this. So if you are trying to read this manga, realize there are 2 versions of this out there now. I don't know if it's going to be present in future episodes, but I will keep you up to date if it is. Well, folks, that's my little update on these 2 chocolate waifus of ours. Have you kept up on any of this news? Are you excited for that teasing, bulleting anime that's coming up? Are you a fan of the darkness character from the manga that I talked about? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me on this quick little update, and I will catch y'all later. See ya.